Happy New Year 2024. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I love you so much. This is Servant Marianne. I'm back to you with encouragement or with something that can make us be more better 2024. How to organize ourselves. How to organize yourself. Before I start, let me read the Word of God and then we can move on. If you have your Bible there, can you open with me in the book of Psalms 23? Proverbs chapter 23, verses 23. Let me read. But the truth, buy the truth and do not sell it. Buy the truth and do not sell it. Wisdom, instruction, and insight is where? The wisdom you have or what you know you can instruct, please don't sell it. Help us, incite us to be more organized. And that's why I decided 2024, I want to incite somebody there to be organized 2024. Then we can check in the book of Psalms chapter 33 verses 11. But the plans of the Lord stand firm forever. The purpose of his heart through all generation. The purpose of his heart, all generation. We have to think more about the generation to come. I don't want to judge them because we are not called to judge. But this generation, we are so much disorganized. We are not organized in anything that we are doing. We are so much disorganized. And as I was going through my books, I tried to get the meaning of organize. To put person or things into their proper place. To put person or things into their proper place in relations to each other. In relation to each other. Organize implies arranging work as a unity with each element having a proper function. Organizing is also to imply arranging work as a unity with each element functioning well. Each element functioning well. Each element functioning well. Each element functioning well. When we are organized, each element functions well. Do you know when God created us, he knew the eye will function to see, the mouth will function to talk, the nose will function to breathe, the tongue will function to taste. So, wherever you are, keep in mind, we need to be organized. We need to be very sensitive to be organized so that we can work in unity with each other element functioning proper. So it means there are some times you are functioning, but you're not functioning properly because you're not organized. Let's get this knowledge, let's get this insight for 2024 so that we can impact and equip the generation to come. Part 1 of organizing yourself. I would like us to tackle the personal agenda. And the personal agenda that I want us to tackle, I thought of something that is more personal, that can demonstrate who you are. And I come across to a handbag. Handbag talks more about you when you open your handbag. That's Marianne. Briefcase talk more about you. Let me give you a story, something that happened sometimes back when I get this knowledge of how to organize yourself. I went in a certain place. I was invited to go and give a speech to women conference in a foreign country. So when I went there, I really wanted to check up how many women are organized in the place. And it was very much packed. It was in Congo. And I asked, can everybody get hold of your handbag? And they were very fast to grab their bags. And I said, thank you, that was one step. Step 2, get inside your handbag and grab out your house key. Only 2 people who managed to pick out their house key. The rest were just struggling inside the bag. They were cooking something inside the bag. Others, they decided to pour everything on top of the chair. Others, they poured on the floor and spreading like this. They are looking for the key. Because others, the key is just one key with no attachment. So he has to pour everything and start spreading, looking for the key. And I told them, do you know why you paid the ticket for me to come to your country? I came to teach you how to be organized. And they laughed and they laughed. And it was so fun to be organized. Did you see how people, how many thousand are you here? They were like 2,000 and something. How many hundreds are you here? Only 2 people who grabbed up their keys. It means their bags were organized. And most of the times we live, we look so much organized with outside appearance, but inside us we are not organized. Things are not working inside us. Things are not working in our marriages. Things are not working in our children. Things are not working in our ministry, in our churches. Things are not working. In our career, things are not working. In our companies, things are not working. But when we are walking outside, people may think we are very much organized, but we are so much disorganized. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever sit down and think before you go to buy a handbag? Or you just go and buy handbag because people are buying, or you buy a handbag because you have seen Marianne with one? I want you to teach you something. When you go for a handbag, look for something strong. You can carry it with your hands. You can carry it with your shoulder. It has variety of pockets to put things inside in an orderly manner. I'm trying to let you see my handbag. I hope you can see. That's my diary, that's my Bible, a scarf. Okay, in case you tell me pick up your keys for the house, I know where the keys are. This is my car key. This is my bedroom key. In the same pocket, this is my gate key. Beside that pocket, there is a package where I put my pen. I have my pen. Also, if I find my friend without a pen, I can assist. That is the package of my bag. That's the package of my bag. You see where the keys are? I have one pocket. Beside, there is another pocket here. This pocket also has very important things that a lady should know. This is wet. This is a wet tissue. This is the normal tissue. You might get in a loo and you find there is no tissues. You can assist yourself. This one, if you have specs like me, this is for cleaning my specs. I don't use my handkerchief. Also, those are wet. Also, I have something for emergency. Have you ever get into a vehicle or get in a place where you've cut yourself, you're bleeding? I have something to stop your bleeding. If the damage was too much, I have a bandage. I have a cotton wool. I have ear pads. Sometimes you get somewhere and you're irritated, or sometimes your nails have cut off. I have something to shape it back. That is a small package I have packed in a small bag that can assist anybody that I come across to, or it can assist myself. That is in a small pocket. That's why I'm trying to teach you that you should know what kind of a handbag you're buying. All right? That is a pocket. On top here, I have a secret pocket here where I have locked with a padlock. It's not necessarily you find the one with the padlock like for Marianne, but you can find another one with an extra pocket where you can zip up. When you have a lot of money, you can hide the other monies in that secret pocket. I hope we are together. Then in the same handbag, you have another zip where I hide my phone and my wallet. You get it? Here is my card. This is my phone. It's inside there. My wallet. I want to talk about the wallet, let me keep it there. And this is my card holder. It's in the hidden zip. I want to talk about the wallet, let me leave it there. In the same bag, I have my diary. I have my Bible. I have my charger. I have my power bank. In the same bag, I have a paper bag. I might go out there and find somewhere they are selling good fruits, something that I need for the house. I don't have to carry them with my hands or use the 50 bob to buy another bag, and I could have carried what I have in the house. We have to be very economical. This is my bag, it's my handbag. It can carry a lot of things. It's still in my pocket. Also, I have my handkerchief and I have the scarf. I want to talk about the scarf. You might ask me, what is this for? Many years back, I was in town and I saw a little girl who was trying to climb a matatu, and she had worn a tight trouser, a material trouser, and a fitting top. So as she was climbing the matatu, the trouser was torn in the middle. You can imagine something which was tied together and it has cut, it just opened itself. So by that time I didn't know how to organize myself. I was just a careless woman. I was just an ignorant woman or a girl. So men started misbehaving, touching her nakedness, and she cried and she cried. So there is this lady who had a scarf. She came and gave her to wrap herself, and I was like, wow, that was nice. So it is important. Sometimes you are out and you don't have a jacket or something warm, and it gets late. You have your scarf to use to cover yourself. So it's important a lady to walk when you are packed nicely. That's how we use our handbag nicely. Then the last but not the least, I have a small pouch inside. Guess what is inside the small pouch? Before I tell you what is in the small pouch, I want to talk about wallet. It's good when you buy your wallet, look for the one which can be used as a wallet to arrange your monies there. And also you can put your coins in the same wallet. There's somewhere you can put your coins at the corner there, and where you can put your bank cards, your NHIF cards, your ID, and it makes your work easy to manage your handbag. When you're looking for something, you don't take long. It's so easy for you to get what you want very fast. Now let's see what is in the small pouch. If I was organized lady by that time, I would have assisted my friend. You say I don't comb my hair, braided already, but you might find your friend the hair is standing like so. You can assist with a comb. Sometimes you get in a place like me. I'm not that person who waits to be told to do something. Most of the time I'll get and start help you. So if I come, I need a scrunchie to hold my hair comfortably so that I can be able to work comfortably. Sometimes you have a long weave, you need something to hold. You don't have to keep on asking in the whole hour. Well, you can walk when you are organized. You might lose one of your button, or the zip may get broken. You don't have to be bothered or be worried because you'll be having the safety pin. You can use the safety pin. Also, you might have a emergency, like the girl I told you. You can use the thread and the needle, and I have some scissors to cut off. Sometimes you find a string running out of your dress, and sometimes, do you know, when you pull it, it continues running. So if you have the small scissors in your handbag, you just cut it and you become a very organized a very organized person. So let me go back. That was this is the small pouch. We are still inside the small pouch. That is what it was carrying by the side zip. Let's get inside the main. I have my lip gloss, my lipstick, my pencil, my foundation, my sunscreen, my lotion. When I wash my hands, I have something I can put on my hands, and I put my perfume here. I can't carry the whole bottle, so I'll put my perfume here. Sometimes you go somewhere and you feel the place is not fresh, or you have worked so much, or you've sing, you've danced. Like me, I like worshiping so much. Sometimes I get so much sweat, so you can try to refresh yourself, or you are with a friend who is not fresh at all. You be wise and know how to share the good smell. You might be sweating. Sometimes ladies, we don't use our handkerchief. It's very important when you're sweating how to manage yourself. That is all what was inside the small pouchy. That was what was inside the small pouchy. So what am I trying to say here? We have to learn how to organize ourselves and how to help out there to somebody who didn't know how to organize herself. And that will help us to have a generation that is very much organized. When you are organized in your handbag, it shows that you be organized even in whatever you will be doing. And all those things that I've been showing you, does my bag look full? No, it doesn't look full. It looks just as normal, but it's the way I have packaged what is inside my handbag. The same thing applies to men. They should know how to learn, they should learn how to package their briefcase. I have this case when I was doing my Bible school, and my lecturer came in and he tried to look for what he was supposed to lecture to us, and he could not find, but the briefcase was full of papers. He had to pour everything on top of the table and start going one by one paper looking for his notes, but he couldn't find. And inside those papers you could find others have changed color. It means they have stayed for long in that briefcase. They were papers for drinks, papers for cake. So it looks like a dustbin. A briefcase is not a dustbin, my friend, my brother. A briefcase is somewhere you're supposed to package your laptop, your notebook, your pens, your clip, your files, and your diary, your notebook. Things that will make you look more presentable when you are going to your office, when you are going to your assembly. It will help you look more organized, and when you want something, you will know where to get it because already you have packaged your briefcase. And be doing this often. For men, they have to keep on doing this every week. Clean up the papers, the receipt you had put there and they are no longer in use, or they're supposed to be packed back at home. Remove them from the briefcase, pack them. Maybe you went and collect the title deeds for your family. You find people working with their title deeds, you find them working with their logos. It is not necessary to be working with other documents that are not supposed to be in the briefcase. We don't put our personal documents in the briefcase, but we keep them at home. So empty your briefcase and put the necessary things that you are supposed to attend your meeting, or to attend your office, or to attend in your ministry. So that is what I really wanted us to talk about. And also I wanted us to know that when we want to be organized, we have to start from the very small thing to try to organize ourselves. It will give you discipline. When you try to organize your handbag, it will give you the discipline. When you try to organize your briefcase, it will give you discipline. You become a more disciplined woman or a man, because you might see you just get out of your bed and you kick the bed and you leave the bed like that, because you're not disciplined, you're not organized. You have to learn how to be organized with the small thing so that you can be able to organize yourself to the bigger things. If you become organized inside your handbag, then you'll be able to be organized in your marriage. You'll be able to be organized in your home. You'll be able to be organized in your ministry, in your church. You'll be able to be organized in your company, in your career. Don't take it for granted, but try to rehearse it, and you'll see how it brings the discipline in you. I was like, let's talk about how can we organize our partner in this part 1. If you want to organize your partner, what is the key thing that you need is tolerance. You have to tolerate the bad habit your friend has, the bad habit your colleague, your husband, your wife, your children that has. And in that way of tolerating is going to help you to survive. To survive the bad habit that is hurting you, that is keeping you off from that person. So the first key thing is tolerance. We have to tolerate so that we can be able to survive, to organize our friend. But before we organize our friend, let's organize our handbag and organize our briefcase. Then you can try to organize your friend, your mate, your colleague, your member. How do we assist, or how do we resolve this kind of habit that is irritating? First, you have to respect that person. He or she. Respect that person. The way she's comfortable with the behavior, just respect her like that. And slowly by slowly, he will come to change. There's those days when my husband was smoking inside the house, and he will put that dust anywhere. Sitting room, bedroom, kitchen, anywhere he will be passing and he's smoking, he will throw it. And I keep on telling him, oh babe, you have to be organized. Hey, this is too much. Hey babe, this is too much. This is too much. And he was like, so I managed to put ashtray in every corner. I told him, when you come sitting room, there is an ashtray here. When you get to the toilet, there is an ashtray here. When you get to the bedroom, there is an ashtray here. When you get to the balcony, there is an ashtray here. I had so many ashtrays to avoid him spreading the cigarette dust everywhere. And he stopped it, and he was using the ashtray. From there, our children now were big. He stopped smoking in the house completely. I never told him stop smoking in the house. I never did that. But the way I was constantly communicating and clearly, and he would take clearly the picture, this woman doesn't want me smoking in the house. He just chased himself and he started smoking outside the house. He never smoked again inside the house. But first I tried to tolerate his bad behavior. By doing what? Looking for another means that will not hurt him. Another means that will not make him feel like I'm rude or I'm overruling. By putting a lot of ashtray everywhere. And that is the same thing. If you want to organize your partner with the bad habit you see in her or the disorganized things that she or he is doing, first try to tolerate, then try to portray a clear picture of what you want to mean when you say your behavior is not right or the way you are doing things is not right. If you could do them this way, they would look more better. Demonstrate. Don't just tell somebody the way you are doing things is not right, and yet you're not coming with a solution to give him or her an example. The good thing, the thing that I think it is good, is supposed to be done A, B, C, and D. When you use this method, this thing can come out properly. That is what we call to communicate. And when you communicate constantly and you make clear your communication to somebody, it is very easy for that person to change that bad habit and look more organized. I remember when I went to Zimbabwe, as I was doing my Bible school, I had a part-time job where I was going, and my boss was very messy. He is my boss, but she was very messy the way he was. When you get into the salon, it looks very clean, but it was messy somehow because the towels are not folded. They're just pushed inside a drawer. The combs are not clean, but they're just pushed inside a container. They're just packed inside a container. So I tried to start putting things in order slowly. If I do this, I'll call her, Madam, come and see, how do you see this? And she'll be like, wow, that's nice. I'll try to put the combs in different colors. I'll tell her, next time you go to buy items, don't buy anything. Look for color. The most color that is in your salon, I can see it's purple. When you are going to buy combs, look for the purple combs, look for the purple basin, look for the purple towels. It makes that place decent. Even if you're buying things for the small kitchen we are cooking here, stop buying for us red plate, blue plates, black plates, white. It looks more colorful, like a baby class. Just go and buy one color of cup, one color of plate. It looks more neater. And I tell you, it transformed the place. It was good, and she promoted me because of looking organized person. What am I trying to say? If you want to change your partner, constantly communicate and make it clear. And first, tolerate that bad behavior. Secondly, make sure that behavior it is no longer affecting you. No matter how bad it is, make sure it's not affecting you. And by that, it will help us to understand and to know what is to organize ourselves. That is part one of organizing yourself. See you next time. We shall continue from there. God bless you. I love you. Share. Please share the message. I give it to you freely. Please share it freely for the glory and honor of God, because of the next generation that we have.